What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, back with another video. And in today's video, that market sell-off continued to start the week off, man. Palantir fell another 10%. Big tech sold off again. Your boy Steve from Printer Gang Investments, we was down 1,800 today. As of the time of this recording, you know, it went down a little bit more after hours. And basically what's going on is everybody's still scared of these Trump tariffs. Trump's, you know, talking about implementing his tariffs. Then on top of that, they're still reacting to the Palantir news from last week, talking about the cuts and talking about Alex Karp selling shares. Now, do I think the sell-off is the biggest deal in the world? No. But the market does, so the market's selling off. So what did we do today? We actually made some money off the put we held earlier. I think we did like 140, 130% on that. Bought us a share of Palantir, bought $10 worth of SPY, bought $10 worth of Tesla, and we're going to go through the positions. So first and foremost, man, the Palantir position, man. With the Palantir position, we got hit up today. As you can see, we got hit up today, man. They got our short dated calls spanked 72.87%. They got my November call all the way down at they got my November call all the way at, let me see, where is the November call? Yeah, they got November calls down like 47%. And I think that's the only thing I shouldn't have did during this dip. I shouldn't have hopped down so much on the first day of the dip. But other than that, we're not really worried about it. Just give me a second to adjust my sound, man. They messing with me. My sound and my light messing up. Just give me a second. So anyway, yeah, so with the Palantir position, we hit up on that. We did buy a put earlier, as I was saying, and we have rolled it actually. So now we got this $80 put and a $81 put. $81 put, we actually made money on the one we had that I showed you guys in the last video. So we bought this new one for $169. We bought another put for $220, and we actually bought a call for July for $146. So if you watched this channel before, you probably seen me do this before. We get deeps in these dips like this. I'll go short dated puts, long dated calls. You know, I might actually switch it up. Might even go put some more time on the puts. But the way I like to do these scenarios is, unless we're going into a serious bear market, I feel like the downside is going to come fast if it's going to come, and the upside will come later. So the way I like to usually do it is I put money on puts, but I put the put short dated, and I put money on calls, but I put the calls long dated. So that's the way I usually play that. So, you know, as far as the other positions, Serve Robotics getting torn up, Symbiotic getting torn up. You know what I'm saying? Tesla's down at 326. You know what I'm saying? We was looking at that order block. We're going to definitely go over that chart in a second. You know, we got a SPY is flat. SPY and Tesla, we at almost $800 worth of the SPY, $850 worth of Tesla. Hopefully, if we continue to make money during this dip, we can add to those. Down on Vistra and Walmart, like I say, almost the whole market sold off. Oklo, this why I be careful with Oklo calls. Oklo's all the way back down to 33. So I actually I gotta decide what I'm gonna do, because now that stocks have sold off like this, it's actually so many opportunities, so many dips we can buy on so many different stocks. We're not gonna be able to choose them all. MicroStrategy's down 34% from the highs. IBIT's down 7% from the highs. Microsoft, Meta down 7 and 9% respectively from where I bought them at. IBM, we still up 6% on IBM. Let's see, HIMS got hit up, man. HIMS got hit up. HIMS got hit on earnings. Looks like I should have took that little 20-50% when I had the chance. But, you know, that's what comes with it. Grab is flat. We might be adding the Grab since that's a leap, since we still got a year on that. Google, Salesforce. As you guys can see, the market was red today, man. The market was red today. So, how do I feel about this situation? The way I feel about this situation is, for the next 4 years, we got to get used to this. That's why you don't necessarily see me freaking out about this dip, because with Trump in office, this is the kind of thing that's gonna happen. Everything's gonna be normal. Trump's gonna say something. Trump's gonna do something. Things are gonna sell off. This is just an example of that. a lot of things he's saying too are bluffs to get his way. We'll see how it plays out. I've been reading some headlines that certain tariffs might get implemented soon, so we'll see about that. But anyway, let's go through these stocks. Let's go through these charts, man. Let's see. So yeah, as y'all can see, Super Microcomputer down 8%, Nvidia down 3%, Tesla down 2%, QQQ was down 1%, Palantir was down 10.5%, SoFi was down 2%, Apple was actually green today. All the quantum stocks were red today. Salesforce was flat, red flat. Oklo was down 12%. Robinhood down 3%. Bitcoin's 91,000 as the time was recorded. HIM's actually it bounced up during the day, but it fell after hours. It's past. They're not showing it after hours now, but HIM's got hit up after hours. Nike did 5%, so maybe we need to get back in the Nike trade. You know what I'm saying? Jordan's definitely been selling out there. Baba down 10%. Baba down 10%. So even Baba pulled back some of its momentum. That sell-off got so deep today. And I think that's just because Trump's tariffs, the whole world gets involved when things like that happen. China, US, you know what I'm saying? SoundHound was down 8.5. Let's see. Grab was down 1.6. Nebis was down 9. Tempest was actually up 2, so that's pretty good. And I think they fell after hours on earnings as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna do some more research, tell y'all about that next video. Fubo was up 6%, and I saw one of my subscribers saying watch Fubo, and I was watching Fubo from the low range. I normally don't mess with the $1, $2, $3 stocks, but I've been seeing what's going on with Fubo, so yeah, you're right, we need to pay attention to that. Broadcom was down 4.9% today. Like I said, the market was down. It was a red day. Just part of the game, So let's go to these charts. Let's start with Palantir since they want to fall another 10% on us. Let's see what happens. All right. So we deep in our fair value gap, man. Deep in the fair value gap, earnings gap, whatever you want to call it. I actually been hearing that the insider sales might have actually started. So that might be what's actually pushing us down so hard, so fast, because we actually fell through a lot of our major bounce points and just kept going with force. You know what I'm saying? So, we could bounce here because it's another bounce point. This 89, 90 area actually had this level marked out, I believe. If this were to fail, looks like we're going back down to 85. I see 84 is a bounce area, and like 77, and equilibrium's all the way at 72. So yeah, if we keep falling, we could bounce there. But like I said, once these sell-offs get this drastic, unless we get more and more and more bad news, sooner or later we probably are due for a bounce. You know what I'm saying? Not making no promises, and that's why we got the puts in case it decides to keep selling off. But we deep in the bounce territory, so we gonna see what happens with that. Let's go look at Tesla. Tesla got hit up today. Let's see. All right, let's see. I think I saw 326. So we came to the bottom of our order block. Can we bounce this time? They bounced off of it before. Can we do it this time? Is this going to be, double bottom, whatever you want to call it? Is it going to bounce here? If it doesn't bounce here, looking at that 300 area, that 302 area, that would be the next point. If it falls past the 302 area, we're going into the abyss. Look like we could fall all the way like 247, 250. So that's where we at with Tesla. And last but not least, let's look at this QQQ, because it has been going down. Okay, on the QQQ, yeah, we tried for those highs. We had a major sell-off day the other day, caused the bearish fair value gap. Now we got another major red candle. That's going to cause another bearish fair value gap. Our bounce area will be this 518 to 510 area. Like maybe the 514 in the middle. That's where I'd be looking at the hold if we keep selling off. But we've been had a lot of down days back to back. We're gonna see how long this thing continues. But if this is your first sell off, don't let them freak you out. Anybody who been watching this channel know this ain't our first sell off. We done went through a couple sell offs on camera and countless sell offs we done went through off camera. So this is part of the game. What I tell everybody in situations like this, has the business of the company you're invested in changed? Have the fundamentals changed? If the answer to all those things is no, then it's a buyable dip. Now, if your company's messing up, They missing earnings hand over fist. They growing slower. Things ain't getting announced right. All right, I might not want to buy that dip in this sell-off. But, you know, situations like this is why you got to do your research. This is why you got to know what you invested in. So if things start going left and things start selling off, you're not freaking out. You're not selling. You're not thinking it's the end of the world. You understand the underlying business of the companies you invested in. And, you know, late night video, you know, like I said, I've been doing a lot. I know I didn't get to y'all this weekend with some videos, but we're going to be stepping up a lot of content. I've been talking to some video editors, audio engineers, been doing a lot of stuff for you guys. So, you know, we're going to have a lot more content coming soon, more updates. I might start doing maybe some pre-market stuff, tell y'all maybe some game plan, but it's your boy Steve from Printing Gang Investments. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. Have a great evening.